So, Time Tunnel Toy Fair and Show, Santa Clara County Fairgrounds. This is Cal Cat to the Cal Catster, and you are watching the Cal Cats channel. Yeah, it is October 8th, 2023, and this is going to go up on the reviews channel, the big one. We've been to the Super Toy Fair and Show at the Santa Clara County Fairgrounds. It's back at the fairgrounds, and I have 90 minutes of pictures. So, yeah, that's a lot of pictures. And I can ramble on about the show during those pictures. So all I'm going to do in this little snippet part, beginning before showing the pictures, Cal Cat and Marx cards were there, and tell you all of the inside, outside stuff, inside baseball, whatever. After we shoot the rodeo, not until we were at the show, it doesn't count as shooting the rodeo. Red Letter Media did not think of that. That's from 70s movies. They were just credited with. Now I'm going to show off the con swag now. Marx cards, oddly enough, did not buy any con swag. But I was able to find, partly because of the goodwill extraction of Clorox. The Marx cards found this delightful little guy called the Bumblebug mini car. So he's apparently a TF Source website fake Bumblebee in the guise of Bubble Jumper. Kind of fun, but it's the Bumblebee Bumble Jumper, so it's not the other one. Like a retread. Bumblebee Bug is one of the smallest and physically weakest soldiers in the army, and then the stickers covering. It's just self-conscious and something, and the comrades and something. Okay, I'm not doing a review of it. I'm just saying that Mini Car Bumblebug is apparently a Chinese knockoff of Bumblebee, like OG Penny Racer Bumblebee. Yeah, here we have the guy in here. We have like Charmant or Charizard or Charforce. Remember this guy? It's an intact. This guy was infamous. This guy was the lover of the other Transformer and all Transformers mush. And here, someone had it. Someone also, several people had the Inferno, who was the inspiration for the Prime. That's just the Charbird guy. It's awesome. Char Dragon, or whatever his name is. Yeah, this guy is Rakshi's mother from the story, or mother father from the story from All Transformers Mush. Physical, actual figurine. That's awesome. So we had that. How'd you like to have that? I said, oh, hell yes. They knew who I was. Oh, yo, it's that guy. Thought you already had one of those. So here we have a lot of the good little toys ended up there. Here we have an intact, unbroken, intact Swoop Strafe Pterosaur, Transmetal Pterosaur. Remember this guy? He was the Austrian bar guy from the other movie, and from the All Transformers Mush. The Austrian bar guy, the other transsexual transformer. That one. This is him right here in bird mode. And yeah, I'm not gonna break him or play with him. I'm just gonna have him stand in bird mode. I think he's not called Strafe. I think he's called like Transmetal. I thought he was Strafe, but he's Transmetal. Transmetal. So Transmetal Pterosaur is what he is. He's a Transmetal Pterosaur, but I called him Strafe. They had him at the Time Tunnel backlot one. Of course they did. They had like 3 of them. I could have bought the other 2, but no. Yeah. So that's my con swag. Now let's get on with the 90-minute video thing. I could do the save tape. I could do just the audio mic and record the audio in mono. That wouldn't be nearly as exciting. So I think I'm going to waste video just to get a stereo. And I don't need to do that. Yeah. Sure, why not? Yeah, you just see me blabbing on in the background anyway. So let's do that. Why not? Yeah. Yeah, that's the con thing. I don't have anything extra. KATS and Marx cards. There's Marx cards, and here we are at the Sunday show event. And I suppose Marx cards will go on about this version maybe on Thursday. Maybe he won't. We'll see. I'm going to just go through here, looking at things that I'm looking at, and comment on them. The toy cars and things. And just to make it a little more interesting to watch a slideshow that has no music, because YouTube would flag it. There are some Star Trek figures, some later edition newer G.I. Joes, next to some older ones. Looks like we have more of those. And the Cage one, the other time tunnel one, the Capital one. An alien, similar to the one from Fine Sauce, but not the same. Not the same. Mask Vehicles, something else. Yeah, KATS. Yes. Yeah. Yes. I don't care. That's 3 shots of that. Yeah. It's perfect. What a rusty toy for an awful long time there. That one store. A lot of little dinosaur figurines. So I can look through this for the first time ever and see what kind of things I got in there. I don't care if the picture went sideways or not. It's just a slideshow. Spider and critters, Five Nights at Freddy critters, a Unicron from Armada. So arms reaching out to some Transformers Generation 2 and European Generation 2. Some later ones on the shelf. I had seen these 2 guys in the box and stashed them a little further instead of coming back for them. 2 guys that I bought. I knew what they would be. I knew there was one in the front and 2 in the back. The broken one was mine from Goodwill. I knew it was broken. No. Anyway, so we had yeah, there was actually a Transmetals rat trap there. I probably should have got too. Oh well. But yeah, the ones in the box are pricey. Even the newer ones. The newer ones shouldn't be really. Power of the Primes wasn't that long ago. It was like 5 years. And yeah, they shouldn't be too expensive. There were lots. A Star Trek V model kit. We had many of those. They all broke in the sprue part. We had to rig in a hanger in there. There's some more. Didn't have any swoops. And here we have sort of plunging, I guess. Oh, there's the X30. If that's the Target one, it's actually worth, and it is the Target one. So that was worth about 400, something like that. I have one packed away, and there's Snapdragon, which I then picked up, and he then kind of fell apart, and I put him back. Later on in the story, a Transformer fell down and fell apart just before I got there, and the owner goes, "Oh, did you break that?" Like, no, it was Bruticus. Bruticus was screwed. Oh, it actually looked like somebody glued the feet onto it. So, yeah. It's already broken. But not at this guy. It was someone else. There were lots of people selling Transformers. There's a sort of a Mega Supreme third-party knockoff thing. And some more originals. There was quite a lot of this, the 2 tables. This is the Cage table, I think, mostly. I didn't go back there, but there's one of the hidden guys. Table. That's the other table they've got. A couple of them had him. He's still there. Nobody picked him up because nobody's looking for him. Should have just turned around and bought him right there. I figured at the end of the day I'd go back and it's still there. Somebody posed a Kirk and Dr. McCoy and Spock going at it. Kirk kind of off the side. Transformers. Doesn't matter. Sideways. Yeah, so we got like aliens for kids, alien toys. Yeah, for kids. The movie was not for kids. Yeah. There's Mickey Mouse going, ha ha, aliens, ha ha. Some of this is going to repeat because some of this is going to be Marx cards and me taking the picture, kind of the same thing, like the shot of that knife thing, the sword thing. But yeah, so you have quite a few Transformers, but there were a number of other ones that were vintage sort of things. Ghostbusters van there, and for Playmobil one. There's also one that was out. Playmobil. That's recent though. So yeah, some models, toy cars, and kits and things. They have changed over the years. The toy cars and models. Yeah. They're not like they used to be. Oh, there's a speed racer. It's neat. So it wasn't the other stuff around it. It was the speed racer. It was the side. Jungle Jim. John Marx cards kept identifying stuff that I didn't know what it was. Putting some lunch boxes and stuff like that. Looks like we both got a shot of that Tonka dump truck thing. So here we have the Romulan Warbird monogram models. And I was thinking the Seaview thing might have been a reissue because it's not. It seems more new. You might be right about that. But yeah, here's some rack stuff. The audience there was about, I don't know, 2,000 people in there. What about that? There were a lot of people in there. But you can't take pictures of the people. Yeah, it wasn't overly crowded. It was the bigger hall. The one where we saw years ago Billy D. Williams. That day the Power Rangers Turbo, the lady from Power Rangers Turbo was there. But we didn't see her. And there was some Green Ranger stuff that was high priced because he died. The Saba sword was high priced. Was there. But Power Rangers Turbo was later. She didn't. Yeah, the Jason David Frank. So here we have oh boy. A lot of cars. A lot of car models, and there's someone's cup that they left of their coffee cup there. Yeah. Yeah, there's Batman and Evel Knievel hanging out together. Because that should happen. I like how people put up their stuff in funny ways. And that's from the Bugs Bunny car. Okay. Transformers and Sax. It's like a Gundam stuff and Transformers and all kinds of things. Oh, he's got the swords again. We didn't go to the swords that much. It's just that the sword scene, and they were all plastic. The sword scene got mixed in with. It's just not in order. But I don't care if it's in order. There's 900 pictures here. Oh, a little under 900 because I took out some of the blurry ones. Yeah. This is the last toy show of 2023 probably at this point. Unless there's another one in December or something. Yeah. That was kind of crazy. And, yeah. And surprisingly, Marx cards did not buy anything. I think I got a deal on these two little guys though, because I think altogether, kind of say that each one was $20. And yeah, they're not loose, they're not broken. So I think this one, I'm missing a tail. Well, I have the tail of the other one, so I'll just use that one. But he's missing his tail, but that's okay. I have his tail. This one may also be missing his gun. This other guy that I have here. Anyway, so, yeah, but you can't see that. It's not blurred. Yeah, the sword. Oh. Yeah, well, it's alright. Skylinks and some other older ones down in the box. So some comic books. In the 90s, everybody thought because 60s stuff was collectible, became like a thing. And didn't mean anything. Oh, there's Woody. And it didn't mean anything because they printed, the comic book collectors, comic book shops printed millions of copies, making them not rare. So your special edition Spider-Man #1, they made 1 million of them, so they're not rare, so you can get nothing for them. Bobbleheads, they appear to be going out of style, the bobbleheads. Still around. Oh, that's an insane character. Evil doll. It's not him. Oh. Ghoul, Freddy's ghouls. Pinocchio dolls. So yeah. Oh yeah, there's the fire truck guy Inferno, who was they had several of those because of the movie All Transformers Mush. In lexicons, Primary. She was playing Primary, so she's quite a few vendors had that and labeled it. This was Primary in the thing, in the fan film. Yeah, because they knew, they could tell which one it was. Oh. One of them asked, it said, "Hey, don't you want to buy one of these guys? This guy played Primary." He's like, "I'm the guy. I already have him." Oh shit, yeah. You're the guy. I voiced him. Yeah, Megatron. Some other guys. It's like RCs and wind blades. This is a wind blade right there. I saw like a Bumblebee gold Night Racer Bumblebee, but I didn't get it. But it was missing pieces. There's some sportsy things. Yeah, there's a Quintesson. I could probably go back there and edit, but I'm not going to because, yeah, that'd be nuts. Just want to do this. There's Robotech figure, other stuff. I think we're at the back wall at this point, or onto another wall, and there's lots of Optimus Primes. G1. You can tell it was G1 and not reissue by the price. Also, one of the guys did not appreciate me mentioning the different kinds of Jetfires. There was a regular Jetfire and there was a Macross symbol Jetfire. And that was a little too loud. I was like, the Macross symbol Jetfire is a bad shoulder. All of them do. And the 84 one, the 94 one, which is earlier, 84 one, has a bad back. So what you do is you buy the two and you just swap the pieces around. You didn't want to hear about it. Don't tell them that, then we'll buy it. Yeah, and I mentioned the Transformers. I mentioned this other guy on the internet. I mentioned this to Marx Carts. I said this other guy on the internet named TJ Omega. He was mentioning that in the early 2000s when he had his early store, when he was young, there was a guy on there that kept buying up all the Jetfires in the early 2000s. So it's 2001 or 2002 or so. Named Transcard. He bought up all the There were no Jetfires for sale for like 2 years. And that was when I was at Dave & Buster's, and it was me. I commented in the comments, "Oh, that was probably me," because Transcard. So I know about the shoulders and the tags and all the little problems they had. I have 40 of them at one point. Rebuilt 20 of them and painted some of them. And they were in the Transformers Robotech Meets the Transformers just recently in that fan film. I don't care. At this point, if you've got a slideshow that's got one or two blurry ones, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. It was going to Toy Show was fun. There were nerdy toy collectors and their offspring and their wives and their friends and whatever, and their cousins and their siblings. Oh, there's another one. Now, this other guy had two of those. Inferno and the guy and the fan film. Yeah, I know. Somebody else was trying to sell me one of those. but they really liked Primary. Who was in Inferno? Who was it? Power of the Prime's Inferno. Generations Inferno. Yeah. She was really popular. I was in that. The other one thought, well, you were just in it. You know, you were a voice person in the story. No, I produced it. I made the fan film. Calicat, right? As long as it wasn't during the writer's strike. No, that was years. It was like a year ago, wasn't it? Our lexicons. Lexicons was a year ago. Yeah. It still holds up, and we still have people that do the Funko Pops. Well, there's that Squeaks character, but it's like a robotic one I can play with. Those are kind of cool, like Ninja Turtles reissues with the bad guys and like better articulation. And there's a monster. We're on to other Ninja Turtles. So these are reissues, and they have different scenes going on from the show. They're the ones you go to Target and you find them in the back. And there's a Batman, Adam West Batman, and ancient Christopher Reeve Superman, and Bruce Lee. That's awesome. The Bruce Lee action figure, and another one. That's pretty cool. So yeah. Mako Star Trek figures. Those probably aren't originals though. Marx thought they were originals, but Mako re-released them. So I'm guessing they are re-releases. Yeah. So there's a rocket. Oh, and Hello Kitty and friends, including Hello Kitty Kai, right in the background. Hello Kitty. Yeah, Kitty Key was actually a Hello Kitty figure. Little blue or brown, black cat, black and white tuxedo cat. Several of the TMS GSU people, it's just names were just from video games and shit. Ryan Build, come on. Anyway, so yeah, we have a reissue of the Cobra ship there, and they and critters within critters, furry bears wearing suits and funky alien things. Scores of toys, and stuff, and things, and things, and things, and things. My goodness, too many of them to count. They're just everywhere and anywhere all at once. And there were some G1 and G2 guys, and somebody had a G1 Megatron, and was holding it up like a gun. Yeah, can't take that anywhere. I mentioned to the guy, one of my friends, Tim, yeah. He went as a G-Man one year for Halloween. He has a Megatron gun with him. It's probably not a good idea. But we were 17 and we didn't know what we were doing. Maybe 16. Yeah, we didn't look like G-Men at all. So I don't think they would have been fooled. Oh, there's a couple of teenagers. Yeah. A Stormtrooper Dragon Head. Or zombie Stormtrooper. How would that even work? What would be the point of having his mouth open like that? Kind of silly. But here we have kind of the similar bobbleheads. Marx cards, photographs, some of the stuff we already had. So. Didn't need Savage, He-Man, Barbarian, Thundar. I don't think they made a toy of that, so that's got to be a fan thing. No. I know they made some of that stuff, but that was too good to be the original. Excellent. Mr. Fox. Oh, it looks like the Russian critter. I think it's supposed to be a penguin. Here is a T-Rex and Hulk petting him. Pretty funny. Yeah, so it almost looks like there was a person there, but nope, that was a doll. And yeah, so yeah, let's see. So we have A lot of figurines. They didn't sell all that merch. That was, most of that was still sitting there, and they had to take all that stuff home with them at the end. We were there up until the end. So yeah, they still had it there. Yeah, there's I kind of got a shot of that. But yeah, so we have. I'd have a cockroach thing driving a bike. Oh, Pinocchio. Yeah. It's the other side of the dinosaur. Statue of Liberty, the Legos. Ultraman. A lot of Ultraman figures. I thought there was at least somebody funny here. There's a fully articulated Spider-Man figure. At least in the arms part. Some melty head guys. Oh, there's some wrestler guys. I said to the guy, the wrestler guys, they should have like a bring back celebrity death match so they can have like Hulk and wrestlers and stuff. Yeah, that'd be cool. Uh-oh. So, yeah, we have a lot of rambly stuff going on for like 30 minutes here. Yeah, it says 22 minutes here, and on the camera it says 23 minutes. So yeah, not sure what Free Shrugs is about. Prince Valiant game puzzle. So yeah, down here now. Down on several figurines and things, toys. And a really depressed looking doll figure. So there's some Robin in there. Gotta put that other Batman there. Gotta. Sort of a Duke Nukem kind of guy. Balls of Steel. And then we have, of course, the Muppet Babies. Muppet Baby. Another good flag page here. Oh, yeah. It's... Smurf and Gay Kitty. Some hideous looking... I don't know what that is. Ooh, it's like a mask. Well, there's another Muppet Baby. Oh, it's the life size of George Bush. There's a monkey. Just kidding. No. And Sniper K9. Oh, I am the mouth. Maybe if they had put all those Muppet Babies together instead of spreading them around a shop, might have actually sold them. Devastator, and yeah, it'd have to be somebody nostalgic for that particular show. Not somebody 50, but somebody 40 or so that was like a little kid when it aired. Come up and get one. Well, that was somebody's fan design of that. A Voltron reissue thing. And some Star Wars and other things. Yeah, I'm just looking at the pictures. You can look at the pictures too. Just marvel at them. Yeah. Yeah, fan creation. Oh, there was an army of little Lego men. And they tried to sell them as something they created, but it's like, what, Gundam? Okay. So yeah, it's like, okay, troop builder kind G.I. Joe stuff. Some of the later stuff. Because I know that Sky Striker and the X-31 are worth... Target ones are worth... The Toys R Us Sky Striker and the... are worth over 50. I think this Toys R Us one is worth 100. And the Target one is worth 200. Something like that. But because it was an exclusive. Not because there weren't millions of them. It was an exclusive. And here we have a Lego Voltron. $70 Gundam model. For a model of Gundam. I didn't think they had a Lego Robotech. That's interesting. It's the Gundam guy. There's a Speed Racer. But it's a reissue. So we have a Hulk Buster. But it's not the Fan Creations one. That one was bigger. Yeah. That's actually the one, the release one. Yeah. That's why it's down at the bottom and no one's looking at it. There's another Batman. And another girl. Doll thing. I'm just commenting on all of the figurines and stuff for like half an hour now. Almost. Yeah, Transform. I mean, and there was another one of that guy. Everybody loves the primary. My goodness. Come on. There were other guys in that. There should have been a lot of Springers too, and a lot. There were RCs though. There were RCs. Yes, but a lot of those too. But really, they should have been like, oh yeah, we have to hold the whole cast. Get the other ones too. They had a cloudburst. Hold on, but the other guy. There's an Ashoka. There's some excellent for the creators. It's a weird little alien head thing. It's Predator's head. But yeah, I'm not taking those out. So here we have Mickey Mouse. Haha! A lot of Mickey Mouse. There was a lot of versions of Mickey Mouse. A lot of Marvel figures, because Marvel and Thor and all that's still around. Despite what a lot of Marvel stuff still around. Not a lot of DC stuff. Oh, there was another one. And the other guys they have. Yeah, a lot of people had that. They just love Primary. Wow. I'm kind of impressed that they loved her so much. Had I known they were in love with her that much, I would have included her in Robotech Meets the Transformers. Instead of just referencing her at one point. Mosasaur, Plesiosaur. Good stuff. You don't get a sense of how many people are there from the slideshow. But there were people there. Didn't want the picture taken, of course. And then we have Joes and stuff, and cars, masked vehicles. It's a masked vehicle. And that's the Star Brigade ship. And here we have the some dolls. And some Exo Squad vehicles as well. Not as many repeats toward the middle of this. Yeah, there's just a whole lot of... I'm just kind of commenting on what we're seeing because there really wasn't... I really don't need to go into... there wasn't any event that happened. G.I. Joe and Mickey Mouse and all that. It was fine. There was a lot of vintage stuff in the middle. A lot of not so vintage stuff that from the 80s and 90s too. G.I. Joe and Transformers. A lot of that. A lot of it was geared toward the Bay Area stuff and shows and Time Tunnel and that kind of thing. Well, obviously it would be. But they had some of this other stuff that was more elite, that were more like Godzilla's in the box and stuff. Like the time that we were at a toy show and Jim Buffkin wanted a Godzilla, and the other ones were just too expensive. So we'll buy one of the ones that's out of the box that's newer, but the vintage one is too much. What are you gonna do with it? Well, I don't want a little Godzilla. I want a big one. It's like, well, you can't afford it big. Oh man, look at that. And yeah, so there was just stories about things we saw there and point them out. Things probably won't line up too well, but oh well. But yeah, there was only that one break in the movie. But yeah, it's there's a Batmobile, expensive Batmobile. There was a lot of talk about that expensive Batmobile that had a 5-second shot there. $1,500 Mastermind creation, I think it was a brand. But the ones that did the Ghostbusters ambulance and all that. And there's that Godzilla thing again. Because that Batmobile was awesome. There's no way. It probably is the guy that had the G.I. Joe flag aircraft carrier one year at the toy show. The actual kids could not afford this freaking thing. Fucking tabletop, full-size flag aircraft carrier toy, which in 1984 or 85 was like $200. So now it was insane, ridiculous. Probably 1,000. It was amazing. It was together. It was sitting there, a big playset. What would you do with that? For that much money, yeah, you couldn't ever play with it. It would just sit there. Same thing with that Batmobile. It's $1,000 too. It's like you can't do anything with it. Look at it. Wave. So yeah. Wow. There's people's coffee cups lying around in the story. Yeah, it's Star Trek keepsake model things. Oh, those stuff. Yeah, Christmas ornaments. And that's the light up one. Remember there was supposed to be a Transformers chess set. And the only piece they made was Optimus Prime. They didn't do it right. They spent all of their money on the Optimus Prime chess set. The chess set. They should have just said, why don't we make the chess set to scale with a chess set? They didn't think of that. They wanted to make it all big and gigantic and have everybody like upscaled to like the size of like a water bottle or something. So the Prime was all big and elaborate. It's like, no, make them the size of chess pawns and chess pieces. Everybody's like just put the head of Optimus on a chess piece. And chest of Megatron on the other side. Caution. But it's like, so it's like, yeah, that would have worked. It's like, yeah, make it like they did the Star Trek one, where it was like just a little bigger than a chess set. But Kirk and Spock and everybody were about 2 inches high or something. It works way better than making it like 3 or 4 inches high and making it ridiculous. Like, no, make it a full, actual playable chessboard with little minifigures. They had them back then. They had little 2-inch like Action Master guys. They should have just done that. What they were thinking. I mean, clearly, I mean, Optimus Prime and Elita would be king and queen. Yeah, and Megatron and Starscream would be king and queen on the other side. Oh my! Because yeah, who would be the girl? Starscream. Elvis's head. It's animated. It actually would make noise. It's kind of frightening. Yeah. Oh, that guy's Enterprise was turned upside down. I turned it back. Barbie knew what it's calling. See if the YouTube would set it off, and then I turned the Enterprise over. It's the busted one from the movie. And then put it back. That's the way I found it. They probably didn't realize that that was actually a model. They came out with like the crashed Enterprise model. That's what that was. It's like, yeah, kids didn't really want it. So the minute they see that, they're going to be like, why is that like that? Because Generations was like 1994. Oh, it was painted to look like that. It's the crashed Enterprise. So we have some masterpiece, like a Hordak. Yeah, there's one of those at Target right now. And they had lots of Castle Grayskull. And they had Snake Mountain. And they had this game with a little deer critter in it. And it's from something. Did a crane. So, yeah. The Distance Now. Yeah. Hulk. Hulk smash. Hulk smash ass. Hulk smash ass. Anyway, so yeah, we have very little of that there. Barbie stuff, yeah. Some more the new generation bobbleheads that are like thinner. The newer ones. I spent no expense. I didn't buy it at all. I need $20 for that guy. Who knew want it? I got this convention for like 3 hours. From 10 in the morning to about 1. Yeah. And 10, 11, 12, 1. Yeah. 4 hours. Seemed like it. Story. Well, we'll see whether there are others before the move. But this might be the last one. We will keep going to the conventions, though. We will keep doing the conventions because that will bring us down here. So we will do the conventions. Absolutely do the conventions. I mean, yeah, it's something to do. Go to the cons. Go to Fanime. Go to Silicon Valley Comic Con comes back next year. We'll go to that. Go to the SAC ones too. Why not? So we have. But we have, was it Transformers? Or did they film the part where the guy, I think that's a little bit around, somewhere around here. No, the guy with yeah, there was a broken one lying there broken. I didn't break it. Yeah, it was easy. The pegs broke off. It probably was glued together, and the guy got it glued, and it fell off. That's what happened. Couldn't stay glued. Because that's happened before. One time I had a Menosaur that did that. G1. The guy glued the pieces together. So it was fucking glued. It fell behind the bed of the truck, and then the glue part snapped off. And what? Aha! They glued it together. It was literally crazy glued. The back of the truck seat. Here we have a bunch of other. Oh, what's funny is that's a Friday the 13th mask over a Friday Nights at Freddy's thing. Funny. Wrong guy. That's not Freddy. Freddy Krueger. The other guy. There's more of those. Either some more of those bobbleheads or it's the same one. It's just Marx Cards and I saw similar things, so it's possible we both saw that at different times. I seemed more interested with a distant shot of a bunch of guys or whatever. He zoomed in on the critters. I did some of the critters, but assortment. A lot of Pokemon. This one guy had a lot of Pokemon. Yeah. yeah, this is kind of long. To just sit here and watch it. But hey, why not? Yeah, so we have lots of Transformers. They had a lot of Transformers. If you were looking for there's a thing. If you're looking for legacy, they had a lot of those because they're current. They probably bought up a one. There's a Goat's Head, of course, severed Goat's Head, and Goat Demon character. I'm not sure what that's supposed to be, but it's expensive. Third-party stuff and others, and Metallica as Master of Puppets bubbles. That's actually funny. Ah, the lunchbox people. Oh, the old lunchbox. There's a T-Rex. There was an R2-D2 rolling around. Remote controlled R2-D2. Yeah. What was I shooting there? I guess the middle one. Huh. I'm just kind of puzzled at some. Oh, this is the part where I accidentally deleted some of my pictures. To go back and do it again. Ew, there's the fox guy. Signed football. I'm not sure who signed it, though. An ancient frisbee. And, yeah. Ancient sports memorabilia. Well, not too ancient. The football looks like some six. This is a Michael Jordan Wheaties. What'd you do with that? I suppose you were a novel football fan and you wanted to have the time that team's football helmet. Just to have it. What's the other stuff? Yeah, it was fine. There were creative people that made things. There was some guy with a plucky kid had created some Star Wars, modified some Star Wars models to look very cool. The kid was trying to hawk them. She was doing the curly Sue thing. From that movie in the 80s, early 90s. Anyway. Put the kid up front, have him sell the toys. Have her sell the toys. Didn't really work, but yeah. But it was fine. We had the lunchbox thing, whatever. Maybe it worked for some people. Well, lunchboxes and things. Yeah, there was a lot of Disney stuff and Pokemon stuff. Other various oddities. Years ago, that Pets thing disappeared real quick. She was apparently like stealing the design from somebody. There, she gone. It wasn't there. No, I think she was a fan of me anyway. So it doesn't matter. It was too good an idea. She must have been hacked. Yeah, it was too good an idea. But yeah, so Lost in Space robot. Danger, Will Robinson. Danger. Pac-Man. A Robocop vehicle. Yeah, from the Canadian one. Canadian Robocop. And somebody mentioned a toy show for Disney stuff in November. Concord. I remember that. Somebody mentioned that. And there's no way you get that in November. I don't have it coming. Marx Cards found the Disney pins, but didn't buy any. Darth Vader's head. Possibly his little head as well. Yeah, a Borg head. There's a lot of decapitated head jokes in this. Well, it is Halloween time, so. But yes, Disney pins. So, yeah. Back to that football stuff. Apparently, he went back there too. Oh yeah, football stuff. Got a better shot of the country family or whatever that is. It's probably not American Girl though. Oh, there's some Transformer G1 guys. Oh, that's the table where the guy was knocked over. Yeah, I think. Yeah, because he's knocked over. In the picture, he's knocked over. Ooh, it was probably more like the other guy had knocked it over, and he's like, "Oh shit, did you do that?" No. My table. Oh. Ew. Yeah, so it's like, no, he did it. He probably did it in the minute before he got there. Blame it on somebody. Like, no, you're not gonna blame it on me. I had a store. The fucking, like, I wouldn't do that. I would not break someone else's Transformer merchandise. It'd be the last thing I would do. Steal it, maybe. No. Okay, no. You'll steal it? Oh, no. Kidding. Oh, so here we have, yeah. Yo. Some of the guys. I think that's yet another one of that guy. Oh my god. Yeah, they really loved that guy. Oh my goodness. Oh, there's some of your G1 dudes hanging out. They rifled through the Mill Peter's Goodwill for the KATS stuff and had enough stuff to do a convention. Some of my old Transformers. Wow, they even have the jet guy there. No. Okay, but yeah, there's some newer GI Joes. They're not very articulated. Not the smaller ones, which is weird because in the '80s they were more articulated. Here's some shows and things. Here's a Stitch. Marx hard said what that was from, but I forget. Then we, yeah, it's not the fog thing. No, that would be something else. There's the Visa. That's the Nemesis. Did you get it? I have it in the box, but I didn't get it at the toy show. Yeah. I did not use it in the movie because I figured, nah, I don't want to use it. We used a Triptychon in the movie. Yeah, Marx Hards was off doing other things. And yeah, to that table. It's probably why he was getting nervous and they knocked over the toy. Because he was like, why is that guy taking so many pictures? And then he knocked it over and they said, oh, someone else did it. No, they didn't. Why would they want to? Anyway, here is a... Oh, it's the Leela from Lilo and Stitch. It's the other Lilo and Stitch. From the anime. Ooh, it's a Godmaster Ginrai Prime. Probably reissue. Ultra Magnus reissue. Cloudburst and stuff. They had that guy. The retail ones were retail though. It wasn't like they were like terribly overpriced or something. They were retail for retail. Yeah. I wasn't getting the flow that I wanted to. Joe Camel, the infamous Joe Camel, the smoking camel. Oh, he's so cool. You want to smoke? Like, no, we don't. There's some Russian and German hats. You too can have an SS hat. No, thank you. So our there's the Triptychon. Oh, G1 Triptychon. Looks like the Jim one that you put in the thing. I don't think did I give away Jim's Triptychon? I don't think I did. I may have, but I don't think so. The Sword Max is gone. It's gone. It broke for all these years into pieces, and well, it was sacrificed, so it's gone. It's absolutely gone. It's just gone. Toss it. It was in pieces. Huh. Yeah. Probably. Yeah. Bobbleheads and stuff. You probably boil this down a little bit more, actually. But can't, because you're doing the whole audio track. Okay, you got a shot of that too. There's a comic book thing again. Yeah, there's some oddities in here. This doesn't matter if the audio matches the video, does it? Well, it kind of would, so yeah. So I guess what you could do is, yeah, that's funny. That's funny. The serial people was evil. You could put the audio directly in the track and then go in and take all the shitty ones out. You could do that, and then it'll be fun. Yeah, individual scene I don't want. Yeah, guy. Big shows of hats. It's getting a little repetitive toward the end here. Yeah, there's a T-Rex. Yeah, they're playing the Robbie the Robot again. So we're going on through this as it is playing. And yeah, the figurines and things. It's kind of cool. I've gone on for an hour. And yeah, just about. And yeah, we've got Howling Creatures, Transformers. What was the overall aesthetic like? It was certainly fine. Yeah. Yeah, the lunch pails. I think it's a different set of them. Yeah, doll in the cage. I'm not sure what there's another. That's another shot, but it's a different shot of another two. Oh my god, a Gomer pile. Yeah. And there's that weird. Oh yeah, on that signed picture, it had like the sign of the Zodiac killer at the top. Weird. It's just odd. But yeah, what's that? So yeah, the Pokemon characters. Yeah, I think there was several passes of Lunchbox people. That wasn't as much of that as it appears here. It's like we were both there, and so yeah, we have the various figurines doing their thing. We this okay, what is going on here? So I'm just going Transformers thing. Oh, Beast Wars things. You have this and a pile of figurines. And racing to the end of this. So I have Hansel and Gretel Kitty. It says yeah, the Transformers and Snoopy, flying Ace Snoopy, and the Peanuts gang saying shoo doo doo hoo shoo-ba-la-fa, and snake armor. Gee, I do pet the bears. It does say don't pet the bears, which is funny. Snoopy is stoned out of his mind. Oh, he had a few too many. They always drinking eggnog and stuff, and with rum in it. The various kinds of Jekyll Jules cat. Oh yeah, the bobblehead soda can thing idea. That thing actually looked broken in there, and they were trying to sell it. Like a rock steady, I guess. Trying to convince us that it wasn't broken, and it was broken. And here we have Star Wars vehicles. Star Wars vehicles. Disney characters. Yeah, so near the end of this, we're kind of running out. Yeah, we have sort of a thing. This is a run through. So looking at this, here's some hedgehog people from something. Kind of like the Ewoks a little bit. I don't think they were. Millennium Falcons. That was a reissue. Princess of Power, the TV series, which is different from She-Ra. They're younger. And then we have an alien. An actual Annabelle from The Conjuring. It's some fucked up art. Yeah. And some other Transformers and things. Blur and things. Yeah. Some other figurines. A Hulk and a purple Joker car from them. I don't think it is supposed to be that. It's just a purple car. And so we have that's the Snoopy snow cone maker, which has a penis hole in it. But if you stick your penis in there, you're gonna be in trouble. It's gonna slice your penis. Yeah, so it's the full-on cast of Mr. Teeth, which I don't Muppets. I don't think they ever came out with those. So that's like a third-party remake thing. And there's another shot of that little idol thing. In there, I think that's from something. It's just the Magic Mirror, maybe. Here we have Maleficent. Haha! That's Mickey selling drugs. Huh? Oh, gosh. I'm gonna sell some drugs, Mickey. That's why it's the land of fantasy and excitement, because we're stoned. Gosh. But yes, gosh. There is the model of the original OG pre-on location, like before on location, the Kitty Show Volkswagen. From the Kitty Show. They had one. Didn't buy it. Oh yeah, that's right. I mean, I have the one from On Location 2, and that's... Or On Location 1. On Location 2. That's fine. Somewhere. Yeah, I don't need the VW bug from the Kitty Show. It's alright. I'll pass. Yes, Alfred E. Newman was actually not based on anybody. I thought he was, but nope. They just made him up, sort of a political dunderhead character. Yeah. There is some cat plush things. The Legend of the Monorail, which I don't think operates there anymore. Yeah. Oh, it's a different view of the Snoopy dolls. Super 7. They re-released stuff. Yeah, they're a third party. They had a big table There's the She-Ra stuff again, Princess of Power, the newer one. And there's Cat in front of the Mad Magazine stuff. That's it. It's actually funny. And the So yeah, we have various dolls and characters and things like that. Yeah, there's like a Peanuts one and something else. Cybercat or something. That's from something. Space tank. Like a tank would probably be the. You couldn't. That's funny. The Japanese space tank. You couldn't make a tank in space. There would be so many leaks in a tank in space. It's nuts. So yeah, I'm going. Oh, there it is again. The chomper face guy. Well, we kind of went back over there, but I think this is probably just repeating itself. So yeah. There's Baby Yoda. I gave my Baby Yoda to Donovan. He found it in the garage, and he saw, I want it. My great nephew, he was like 12 or 13. Well, he was 12 at the time. And I go ahead and take it. Want the Teddy Ruxpin too? He's like, no. I'll tell him with Baby Yoda. So he took it. He probably smashed it. I want the Baby Yoda. Yeah, some of this is repeats. Remember I say that? Cut that slide out. Yeah. And here it's right. But not all the pictures are the same. Some of them are completely different. So there's Princess of Power again. I really like that. I know I was He-Ra Princess of Power as a joke at the convention, but still. Smash. Yeah, they looked smashed. That's pretty funny. I think it stopped again. The cat guy. Dog guy. Kangaroo, I think. A melted kangaroo. I think it's probably supposed to be Mrs. Kanga. It just looks hideous. And this is the Care Bears. And the Cinderella little kid version. Marx cards. Battle Iron Claw. Clang. And we have Funky Skullman. We got returning to the toy thing to get the toys. Past the other stuff again. Yes, the Chum and Kitty Meow from the beer, I think. The Grinch Stole Christmas original thing. Game. Nah! Ew, it's apparently the Terminator or something about to kill Aladdin. And then some characters on the... oh, there's the Electric Mayhem again. And the Cat again. And then here's a bunch of critters that Marx cards got hold of. What the hell? Yeah. And there's Godzilla. There's a rare horse. That's actually worth something. If you're rid of rare horses, you want to get one. Godzilla over the rare horse. Excellent. Crazy looking robot thing. His tank. Mystery Machine. Which was actually a VW Volkswagen bus van, not a Dodge Caravan. And yeah. Yeah, and Little Mermaid. Transformers. Yeah. No, some cards. Cars. The cats again, but straight up instead of. Well, it's a little different. Looks like there's some Super 7 stuff again. The Cats, Transformers. Batman. Getting a name to my pain. So yeah, oh yeah, there's some other cars. Transformers. Looks extra figures. Let's get to William Falcon. Oh, new Transor Z characters, and then Geyser and stuff. Some bears. Don't touch bears. We've seen that before. Some Star Trek stuff. Star Wars. G.I. Joe stuff. Turtles and stuff. Getting a little goofy toward the end here. Some Megatron and the Skull guy. Okay. That's different. Those two are different. Different angle on Skullhead, I think. Ghostbusters Playmobil that's outside. I think that is different. It's Bebop. Wrestler guy. Aladdin getting fucked in the ass with a machine gun again. The Skylinks. Like a G2 reissue Skylinks. And some figures. A bear, a bunny, a gorilla, a little gorilla. A little motorbike, that's different. An 8-track player, wow. So yeah, another shot of where the wild things are, and on to the next thing. Playmobil Fisher Price stuff, yeah. Yeah, some Power Rangers stuff. Various warrior characters from a show we don't know. A weird Garfield. Another show we don't really know anything about. That's a Barbie thing, I think. Yeah. The Thunder Megazord. Did it stop again? Please say it stop. Nope, it's still playing. Could be Marx Cards taking this picture. Probably isn't. But yeah. Oh yeah, a bike. Character. Oh. Some Transformers in a cage, I guess. Some skulls. It's a melted Blondie again. Batman. You Batman. Some Super Transformers, right? Toys. Go Voltrons. More shots of these. This is Captain America. Just pointing things out. Because, at the end of your story, you kind of don't have much from Disney. Oh, Dick Tracy. And Madonna. A Jurassic Park kind of looking thing. Crystal Skull and Venom. Yeah, that looks different. The Red Hulk. Get the Red Hulk out of the box. There. And sort of a Wolfman kind of guy. There's a Mogwai. Dun, 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 dun. Don't know what it is, Minnie. So yeah, here we have figurines. Of course, they're all figurines. I'm not drunk as I think you are. Not drunk at all. Green tea. Ooh, he's purple. Purple Optimus Prime. I should go to that. I should go over to the Target store because there's a Hordak over there just waiting for me to buy him. He'll still be there. Cheerios. Dang. Care Bears. What are Care Bears? Including Melanoma Bear and Depression Bear and Transformers Seekers, Masterpiece Seekers, Transformers trailer. We go. And now. Well, yeah. Yeah, told you, there's those two guys. I did not sell my two crossovers, Transformers. Here's Godzilla. Yeah, I saw him. Godzilla in the playset. This man, dude. Godzilla. A lot of Godzillas. A whole lot of Godzilla. Well, this is the 70th anniversary. 69th or 70th. It is not, however, the 100th anniversary of Disney. It would be the 70th anniversary of Disney. It's not right. It's not the 100 years of Disney, but it's 70. So. Anyway, they say that. Oh. It was the 60th anniversary in, oh, what's that? In Elephant in Glass. It was the 60th anniversary in 2015, so it would have to be 2025 would be the 70th anniversary. Yeah, yeah. These appear to be new ones in here, which is nice. Ninjago, Transformer, the Jetfires again, other ones though. What's his face show up yet again? Macaulay Culkin horrified at the sight of Michael Jackson's junk. Oh, I don't want to see his dick. It's his penis. It didn't actually touch me though. He just looked at me. He just whipped out his penis. Oh, and then there's yeah. There's 3 feet long. There you go. The tail singing action. Godzilla ravaging Tokyo. Somebody had a giant Tokyo playset. What do you do with that? You couldn't have put it anywhere. You're sitting in your studio somewhere, just looking at it. There's that Power Ranger dragon. They had one. I didn't buy that. I didn't know if it had all its parts, so I just left it alone. Here's the unicorn head. Here's the other Transformer stuff. Here's the critters, things on the toy show. There's other stuff. Broken Barbie dolls. Oh, Transformer stuff. So at the end of this, we're just kind of looking at things. T-Rex thingy. Oh, Godzilla again. 3 feet tall. Oh, blurry picture. And this is, Transformer? Yep. Some more funky stuff. Getting toward the end of this. And yeah, there's a slideshow at the, and the repeats. So here we are, doing the Transformers again. And yeah, so, boom, boom. And some other funky things. And this is the, that's what we got. This is the Toy Show slideshow this year. So this is what we got. There's the thing that gets at me. There's a sideways guy, and that is it. That is pretty much it. Yamada Zen and cut.